Franchising. Is it possible to franchise your cleaning business? That is a great question. We're going to talk about it today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, if you are new to the house cleaning industry, I recommend that you hit the subscribe button and then come back every single day. We come back 5 days a week, and we answer your house cleaning questions so that you can grow and develop your business, and we hit the business from a variety of different angles. Now, if you have a question, you can hit the blue button on askahousecleaner.com, and that sends the message to me right here at the show. We can get your questions answered. So askahousecleaner.com. All right, on to today's show. There is a house cleaner that hit that blue button, and she asked this question.
Hello, Angela. My name is Nonkululeko, and I'm from South Africa. I'm about to start a cleaning business. So one day I would like to grow my business to operate in different places. So I needed to know if it's possible for a cleaning business to become a franchise.
All right, franchising. Is it possible to franchise your cleaning business? The answer is yes. But I want you to start franchising today. All right, so even if you're just starting a house cleaning business today, I want you to start thinking big picture. Big picture is this. If you were to create a logo today and you're one woman, the logo you have might be a woman who's like dusting, right? But big picture means what happens if we hire men in our business? So does the logo need a woman and a man in order for it to be inclusive? And so if you're thinking big picture, then your logo would be different than if you were working solo, okay? The next thing is, how about your company colors? What colors do you have for your business, and are they going to be long-term? In other words, are you going to be married to these colors for the next 20 or 30 or 50 years? And the reason I ask that is because I picked this color for my business, and here I've been wearing this color every day for years, okay? So you gotta be in love with the color scheme that you choose, because it's gonna become a very big part of your life. All right, now when we talk about logos and colors, I'm going to suggest that you start thinking in terms of how do I put the big package together? Because when people buy a franchise from you, what they're buying is a package. They're buying your uniforms, your transportation design, whether you wrap cars and it has your logo and your designs and your colors and the words and all that stuff on it. So they're buying your logo design, your colors, your marketing package. They're buying an online presence that includes global, national, area advertising, whatever that looks like for you. And then also they're buying training and development, as well as buying your reputation. And so right now what you have to figure out is how great of a reputation can I create and how quickly. And so ratings and reviews are going to become paramount for you because you want a really long track record of excellent ratings and reviews leading up to the sale of your franchise, right? So you're going to want excellent uniforms, excellent marketing materials, excellent looking vehicles that you use. And then let's talk about your cleaning equipment. What do your cleaning supplies look like? One of the things that's really interesting is a lot of franchises will go to a manufacturer that manufactures cleaning supplies, and they will create their own white label, which what that means is that it's their own label that has their logo and their colors and all that stuff on it that's specific to them. Now the cleaning chemicals, I'll be honest with you, they usually exist in 2 or 3 or 5 different varieties. And then what happens is different people pay to have those bottles labeled with their information. So if you're going to have that as part of your packaging, you want to decide that right now. And you want to start putting those relationships in place. So that way, when you go to sell the franchise, you'll say, these are the cleaning supplies that we use. Here's what our mop buckets look like. Here are what our mops look like. And they might be all branded for your company franchise. So there are lots of things that you can start doing right now, and it takes time to do it. And so right now is a perfect opportunity, if you're setting up your business right now from the ground up, that everything that you think about is big picture. What does that look like? Now we have to look at online presence. What is the online presence where you live? Do people find their house cleaners on the internet like they do here in America? And so if that's the case, you need to have a really great presence online. Does that include social media? And I'll be truthful, social media is not going away. It's getting bigger and bigger in every area. So social media, you're going to want to have a stellar social media account for every different avenue, whether it's Pinterest or Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is, because every single different person that buys a franchise from you has their own following on the different platforms. So you have to get great at all of them, all right? And then as far as your website goes, you're going to want a killer website because people are going to be tagging into that website to see all the different franchises that are available that you're selling. So you want to make sure that you set all that stuff up correctly, which is probably going to be that you hire a high-end designer to make that stuff look good. Now, this might not happen overnight, but as you progress your business, you're going to want to document everything because every single thing you do is going to lead towards that big picture. Is it possible to franchise? Yes, it is. You just have to have everything in place. How are you going to do your training? Now, one of the things that people buy from you when they buy your franchise is they're buying not only the uniforms and the uniform-looking supplies, and they're buying the look and feel of your company and the logo and the fonts and the color scheme and all of that stuff, but they're also buying training on how to do the business. And so everything that you do needs to be documented. How do I train this to a group of people? And think, 12 people, 50 people, 100 people. How do you scale that? And so is this going to be online training? Is it going to be virtual training? Are you going to be doing this via video? Are you going to end up going someplace in person and training on site? And so back in the day, when we did training on site, what we had to do is we had to create airline partners. We had to pick up clients that worked in the airline business so that we could get discounted airfare. Or we had to buy all of our cleaning supplies with credit cards that offered frequent flyer miles so that would then lend to us using frequent flyer miles to travel to these different places for the training. So there are things like that that you can do, but again, it's big picture. So you want to start documenting every single thing along the way. Now, there are several podcasts and YouTube shows that are catering to the franchise industry. And so I'm going to leave links in the show notes to those. I don't know which of those you can access from the different apps that you have available to you, but I'm going to leave them in the show notes so that maybe you can find them or find your version of them on the apps that are where you live. Anyway, I hope this helps you a little bit. I want you to start thinking in terms of, yes, I can do it, and how can I do it starting right now? Because like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take probably years to put everything in place. And then when you're ready to sell your first franchise, you'll say, oh, ta-da, here's the package, right? So start today with all the different things that you have to set up so that one day you can turn around and sell this as a franchise and make some serious money. All right, I hope that helps. If it does, please pass this on to a friend. If we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.